Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2023 Subaru Ascent. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk all the way around. We're gonna check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're gonna go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, just for fun. So first impressions, it keeps snowing here and raining here, and it's just the best. We clean the whole lot every day, but nonetheless, there's dirt on it. So that being said, aside from needing a bath, I'm not really seeing anything up here. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front, but I'm really not. So let's start going around to see if there is anything that we can find. So it looks like it's got, oh, never mind, that's coming off. Okay, never mind, it is just dirty. We'll see if what we can find. So, tires on here, you still got loads of life left in those, unsurprisingly so, since the miles are so good. So if I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. But so far, we're batting at a clean 10 out of 10.
Okay, did you see?
All right, so as far as the exterior goes, I mean, to be totally honest, I didn't see a single thing. So clean 10 out of 10. There is a little bit of bath that it needs. It's definitely pretty dirty, but as far as actual damages, no problem. And our detail team will get it nice and sparkly for you when you get here. So far, aces. But let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn the car on, and when I do, I'm going to leave the camera right up here on the dash, so that way if there's any kind of warning lights or whatever popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. So we have two lights up right now. The first is the parking brake, which is correct, and the second is the seatbelt light, which is also correct. I am not wearing my seatbelt, so solid. Other than that, let's cycle through a couple things real quick. Cool. So that's aces up there. As far as the interior goes, you have a lot of features. So I'm gonna kind of speed blitz things a little bit just for the sake of time. But let's make sure the AC is working. Very much so. Oh my gosh, yes, very much so, yes. The heated seats are working. Turn that one on, which feels wonderful because it's a little bit cold right now. Let's make sure your audio is working.
I'll take it. It's a little sketchy.
Beautiful. You're also gonna have plenty of driving features. I'm sure you're already pretty familiar with most of this, but we're just gonna show it off anyway, just for fun. Pre-collision braking, lane departure warning, rear vehicle detection, X mode, cruise control, on and on. So yeah, plenty of fun stuff up there. Let's make sure windows roll down, windows roll up, windows roll down, oops, windows roll down, and windows roll up. There we go. Perfect. So up here is going to be more of your other features. You're also going to have the paddle shifters in the back. Down here will be a couple more controls. Let's make sure the rear mirrors working right. Perfect. Mirrors working right. Awesome. As far as the interior goes, you already know it's the cloth seats you are very much so hoping for, and I am happy to say they're in fantastic condition. They look brand new. So that is wonderful. Back seat, same story. I'm not seeing any rips, any tears, any discoloration, any stains. They just look really good. So, that's awesome. So for the sake of time, we will call that there. Let's pop the hood, evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then that should be good. All right. Let me put this up. So, I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always, 100% of the time, always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup all around the battery, and there's like a bunch of green crud around here, get that off. There you go. There's like a bunch of weird green buildup. If all the metal pieces are just covered in rust, the whole thing's just brown, there's like spider webs and junk all over it, then you should probably ask some more questions. That being said, this looks fire. It's a 2023. I'm really not that surprised, but we're still going to look anyway just to be sure. There's really not even dust on it. So 10 out of 10 under the hood as well. So if you have any more questions or there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Ascent.